Hello and welcome to the start of the 2018 F1 MyDream season. Pre-season testing has begun and teams head to Hockenheim, Germany to see how their cars perform from the get-go. Even though there's a slight change in the technical regulations, the main talking point of this season is that FIA had implemented a temporary solution for F2 champions to guarantee to still have a racing seat even after winning the F2 title. The FIA introduced that all F1 teams will have to allow the current F2 champion to drive in their cars over a course of 20 races each, meaning that all 20 drivers on the grid will have to make way for the F2 champion for each race, each driver. Each weekend, the FIA would draw a random seat for the F2 champion. This means he will be going to different teams, possibly different teams, at different weekends. This adds a massive sigh of relief to 2017 F2 champion Rubens, as this will allow him to prove himself that he's worth to be in F1 and what he's capable of doing. The FIA wanted to reduce the chance of F2 champions not getting a drive in F1 or even in other series, and sometimes having to bail out of motorsport completely. Although this isn't really a popular opinion among a few teams, but some teams really do agree with the FIA that this is a very good step in the right direction to help F2 champions not lose their drive, basically. Next week, as we head over to the first race in Australia, Force India driver Sergio Perez has been picked up by the FIA and said that he will have to sit out of the first race. Surprisingly, Perez took it with a cool head and said that he was happy for Rubens that he has this opportunity, and hopes that this new system would allow future F2 champions to get into F1 more easily. So will the teams be able to adapt to these new rules, and can Rubens perform to his F2 title standards? Until then, we'll have to find out in the next race. Next up is the Australian Grand Prix.